Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum, Om Mani Padme Hum. Greetings, galactic rainbow warriors of the tribe of Isis, Ra, and El. After the powerful full thunder supermoon in Capricorn yesterday, we are being flooded with gamma plasma radiation from our local sun, Helios, and directly from the great central sun, Hunab-Ku. Solaris released multiple C-class and an M-class flare over the last 24 hours. The higher energetics are pulsing into this realm from on high as we experience multiple resonances on the Schumann charts at amplitudes of 15 Hz, 67 Hz, and a whiteout blast of light at 68 Hz. Pachamama also received another massive activation today with a magnitude 5.8 earthquake in Vanuatu on the Ring of Fire at 1750 UTC. We are being lighted up for our full quantum leap of consciousness into the new human, Homo Luminous, beings of eternal life. Our eternal golden sun of heaven on earth is upon us now. The great awakening of our solar Christed pure ones of the great central sun has commenced, and we rise in the honor and glory of our coronation as sovereign divine wayshowers of the new golden age of infinite light. The veils of amnesia and separation are lifting to reveal our multidimensional presence, our Buddha nature. And our self-realization is the direct experience of the great mystery, infinite source. This is eternity. All the crystalline grids are in place and the dragon lines are fully activated and flowing with the heavenly chi of Source Creator. The universal life force is pulsing through all our starseeds, meridians, and nervous systems for the healing of the sacred vessels of our holy grail unions, and our divine Mother Earth, the goddess of all creation, embodies in the divine feminine Magdalens of the New Eden timeline. As the Shen gate opens and activates, and the Amrita flows from the crystal palace, the elixir of immortality fills the sacred avatar for the final resurrection and ascension into the holy golden light of the pure land of eternal life. Aho! Welcome, beloved beings of light. I am Paul White Gold Eagle from PrimeDisclosure.com. We have many powerful transmissions again for you today from our sacred New Earth scribes, so be sure to stick around to the very end, and please do us a favor and share this video with your teams and tribes all over this realm. And now we continue with the Sabian symbols. Right now the moon is at 8 degrees 45 minutes Aquarius. The sun is at 22 degrees 27 minutes Cancer, 222 portal. The current Sabian symbol for the sun at 23 degrees Cancer. The meeting of a literary society, and the current Sabian symbol for the moon at 9 degrees Aquarius. A flag is seen turning into an eagle, from astrologyweekly.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Valerie A. Elster. Energy update: any old agreements are leaving the field now, especially ones that are one-sided. Do not hold on to the strings or the crumbs that someone is offering, and try not to engage in 3D lower ego attachments, especially those that like to trigger you into submissive, defensive posturing. It's easy to get pulled into the old story of lack, or any 3D root chakra story for that matter. The new timeline will most likely ground in a week, so you might see these older patterns coming in very strong as they leave your field. 0 point. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Moricetti. Amazing full moon portal allowing us to see several ego patterns and fears to be transmuted, connecting to the galaxy and to our ancestral power. So grateful. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Anna Maria Sophia. When we step out of the matrix of our programmed mind, We become the observer of our thoughts, of the events playing in the external reality, and we only feel peace. We allow the flow of the incoming energies to freely flow through us, and we anchor that peace into this world. Peaceful part of us is always present. We just often cloudy it with our emotions, with the events coming into our field that we choose to play in. Follow your highest alignment. Choose to detach from all the distractions from your inner outer world and connect with the eternal flame that is calling your heart back home. Stay out from the noisy world and align with the silence of your soul. We are creating peaceful world by embodying peace, as peace is who we truly are. I am love, I am light, I am here to be, I am here to set my soul free. Anna Maria Sophia. And from Divine Brothor of the Light Pars Kute. The glorious blooming light force of nature is flowing onto us right now, illuminating our feelings and thoughts, activating our DNA and our crystalline light bodies. We continue to breathe it deeply and we become it. There is a great force at work right now, a force grander and greater than we can possibly imagine, encompassing all that is around us and within us. All is coming together as one, this great force. This great force that was foreseen so long ago and is now becoming a part of our reality, more and will be a huge part of our reality as we are moving forward. And this is coming. It is almost here now, and we can begin to hear the bells of freedom once again as the great bell sounds once again, calling for freedom across the world. Within divine love of one, Pars Kute. And from divine Sistar of the Light, Minima. Royalty rising, Starseeds. The Lion's Gate aligns Earth to our galactic center, forming a grid that opens up high crystalline frequency, diamond and rainbow frequencies to assist with our upgrades in the sign of powerful Leo. We also see the alignment of our spiritual sun, Sirius, and Orion's belt. This opens up a massive portal that aligns the Pyramid of Giza's frequencies of ancient multidimensional and interdimensional codes unto planet Earth. This gateway is no joke, and as most of you know, this time of the year is massively intensive. This is an all-hands-on-deck when it comes to our spiritual teams, weaving the Stargate's potency. The Galactic Federation of Light, which includes the Syrians and Lyran's energy, are prevalent during this time. We are also aligning with the Orion's belt, opening up universal frequencies beyond the 12 dimensions of space and time. This time is for the warriors and masters of New Earth. When I tapped into the theme of this year's ceremony, I heard, "This ceremony is for the royalties." This is a graduation for all of you. Lifetimes of being here earthside, and now we celebrate you, they said. During this year's ceremony, your teams of light will adjust your crowns and place you on the seat of the highest honor to celebrate all that you have done and created within this galaxy and beyond. We are so proud of all of you. Let us celebrate you. From motherofstarkeeping.com. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Victoria Lillian Quest. Message from Victoria. Our leap of faith is here, and our doorway of destiny. Stay strong. We are one. We have one. Have courage. Sing. Celebrate. Visualize your heart's desires. The veil is lifting. Holding humanity in my heart and vision. Commander Victoria Lillian Quest. And from Crystal and Indigo Guide to the Galaxy, Crete. Two tornadoes become one. The power of their union opens the path of gold. Now is where the flows of the twin flames come in alignment and union, in the here and now, at absolute earthly 0 point. This is what the spinning of the wheels of life has birthed. The acceleration is increasing day by day, hour by hour, minute by minute, until it reaches the 0 point where all the living streams and possibilities for Earth beings open. So the twin flames have become powerful spinning forces like tornadoes, and they are now purifying the last but deepest aspects of their being and body here on earth, so that their union can be done in the right and harmonious way. This is a restart. These days, the lower chakras of the body will go through a strong purification, so that in the coming months this absolute point of union can be fully grounded and expressed. In the process of this purification and liberation from the old, there may be experiences that threaten safety, but of the safety as we knew it, and not in its true essence. At first, something like this may seem scary, but soon after, it will be very clear that a new life path will be opened, according to the true meaning of safety, and this life path will not only be clearly visible, but also paved with gold. Adriane. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Ali Ray. Beloved friends, so many precious hearts are traversing waves of extreme emotions and challenging circumstances. And as humans, we are all having our own unique experiences. I do wish to send a little message that your heart already knows. Many beautiful, brave souls are moving through waves of very intense and complicated human experiences and emotions in order to heal them for humanity. Brave souls, courageous enough to feel every complex, extreme, frightening emotion and bring love to it as it flows through them, are making it possible for all others on the planet facing these same things to find healing. This is a quantum effect. We have all heard the only way is through, and love is the answer. These are true, and it requires unspeakable bravery and courage to actually live it. For instance, how do we heal hopelessness and fear of homelessness? Many beautiful, brave souls have agreed to live through these human life experiences and bring love where there is lack and fear, transmuting these fears and bringing themselves back to the remembrance of the abundant, worthy divinity they truly are. The healing is first done on the level of energy, which expands exponentially on the planet, lifting every resonant, open heart with these circumstances experiences up. This is an energetic shift that then propels love into action in infinite forms to remake circumstances and experiences at this higher vibration. Ultimately, the chaos we see playing out in the world, now about survival, is a culmination of fear propagated within humanity for far too long, with a core false belief that we are each alone and not an aspect of God itself. This has been held in darkness, and the beautiful, brave souls willing to bring light in the face of this illusion have ventured into the depths of the deepest darkness to facilitate the 100th monkey healing effects of love. But let's not forget that these souls are doing so in human lives. They are actually experiencing these frightening, life-threatening, often terrifying emotions and experiences in order to do so. As I type this, I bow so deeply to all of you, beautiful, brave souls. I know you know that I feel you and I know you. You know because we are one. To those who are facing seemingly impossible and terrifying circumstances, you are not alone, and you are not to blame for what appears to be your circumstances. Please take a moment to go within and rediscover if you are actually one of the beautiful, brave souls uplifting humanity into the light. Perhaps this little reminder of your powerful inner light and presence can bring a fresh breath to you in this moment. Thank you, beautiful soldier of love. You've truly got this. And if maybe you don't feel like that is you, but you are finding yourself in unwelcome circumstances, to you I say, open your heart. Beautiful, brave souls have brought love and light to bear on every manner of fearful and challenging human experience, and all you need do is open your heart and allow yourself to be uplifted. Go within your heart. Say a prayer of thanks to every soul that has ventured to bring healing, and allow yourself to simply receive this healing in your own heart with gratitude. We are each a flower blooming in the garden of the divine. 144 coming in. I bow in deep gratitude to each and every soul for your very unique and necessary part of this evolution of humanity. May all be blessed. May all bloom boldly, knowing we are so very loved. We are one. I so love you, beloveds. Love is, love is, love is. God is, God is, God is. And from Divine Bro, Thor of the Light, Nikki Hamid, an open message to our star friends. I openly and with full embrace acknowledge the loving presence of the great gathering of you, my star brothers and sisters, from far and wide in time, space, and dimension. You have watched and waited and protected us for so long, so lovingly, so patiently, for we humans to awaken and make our move into selfhood, for us to remember who we are. I am eternally grateful for your friendship, compassion, patience, and total knowing of our journey and rights to freedom. As we are returning to our power and lovingness, I understand that you are no different to us, and are holding out your hands in love and friendship to all your brothers and sisters in the human family who are just waking up. I would like you all to know that as sovereign beings who are removing the fear implants of distrust of ourselves, my heart tells me loud and clear how truly loving you are, and how much joy and sharing we have to look forward to in this next stage of our journey. We are of the one source. People are learning to listen always first to their heart for truth, and to know beyond doubt who is loving, and to allow you to be a part of our new Earth dream, and the reality of the star, Nova Earth. You are an essential part of my family here, and I am sure that so many know you as such. I respect, honor, and above all love you as much as any being on this planet. Thank you so much for being here and joining with us in our days of liberation. You are welcome, and so it is. I so love you. If this resonates, please say this out loud within, as is, or with your own modification. It would be such a blessing that they hear us, and we affirm our relationship and sharing of our destiny together. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Aurora Ray, big breaking. We and our planet are shifting into higher consciousness. Ascension is a shift from the physical form into the higher realms of light. In the past, Earth has been in the third dimension of consciousness, where we have experienced duality, good versus evil, love versus fear, and so on. The new energies coming forth are awakening us as individuals to go beyond this duality and embrace our connection with everything around us. All beings are undergoing a process of healing and upgrading their DNA and cells through what you might call a vibratory frequency increase, which will affect all kingdoms, including humans, animals, plants, and minerals upon the earth. The truth is that you are shifting into higher consciousness at this very moment. This shift is not only happening to you, but also to our planet Earth. She is engaged in the ascension process right now. The Earth has her own consciousness and desires. She has a plan and a purpose for herself, just as you do within your human body. Our planet Earth, along with all of the beings on it, are also engaged in this ascension process, just like you are. We call her Gaia, and she is a living being who is moving into fifth dimensional consciousness. As a matter of fact, she is the planetary logos for this sector of space. The Earth's ascension process will affect all the life forms upon her, all animals, birds, insects, plants, and trees, all bodies of water, the physical land itself, mountains, plains, and deserts, the atmosphere surrounding her, even celestial objects near her, such as the moon and sun. Everyone on Gaia is affected by this ascension process in one way or another. You might feel as if something big is happening or about to happen on a grand scale, and that would be correct. Gaia has had a challenging time lately, as she has been processing the negativity that was projected onto her by so many through the ages. You already know who I mean. And yes, they are still here, causing trouble even now, but their numbers are dwindling, and their reach no longer extends far beyond themselves. Hooray! Gaia is also going through a process of healing as she shifts into higher levels of consciousness. Rest assured that everything that needs to happen to help her heal will happen in due course, exactly at the right time. You see, there are actually different groups or races of light beings who have accepted stewardship responsibilities over Gaia during this ascension cycle, just as you have stewardship responsibilities for your own ascension, and part of the ascension work involves stewarding others who cannot steward themselves at this time. Gaia's ascension is happening now. What is important to remember here is that this ascension has been taking place for some time now, but it has accelerated in recent years. In fact, the entire process of ascension for Gaia was accelerated when the Galactic Federation put out a call for others to help with our planet's ascension process about 22 years ago. The simple truth is that ascension involves being willing to move away from duality and into unity consciousness. This entails shifting focus away from self and towards others, resulting in a balance between self and others so that each person feels as if they have equal rights and opportunities. This also means moving towards greater acceptance within society as well as within oneself, because acceptance leads directly into love, which leads directly into unity consciousness. Take a moment to look inside and ask yourself, what do I want to experience now that everything is changing rapidly? Allow your mind to be open to new possibilities. Instead of asking yourself the same questions over and over, bring light to the situation and ask yourself something new. As you realize that a lot is changing rapidly, allow your mind to be free enough to receive guidance and use love and light as tools in order to help you through this process of change. Asking for help also keeps you focused on what it is that you are trying to accomplish. Using light as a tool will shift the way things work in your reality. So it is important at this time that we all focus our energy on what it is that we want and how we can manifest it in our world. We love you dearly. We are here with you. We are your family of light. Aho, Aurora Ray, Ambassador of the Galactic Federation, from thegalacticfederation.com. 2222 coming in, and from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. We are entering the epoch of the power of love, and thus the keys and codes of divine love as created within all souls will be fully activated now. The deepest remembrance will rise of how to live from the heart and soul with unconditional love, in harmony and unity with all sentient beings, all life and life forms, visible and invisible. Indeed, the seeming invisible is more real than the physical worlds. So often we confused love with the love we projected onto our most intimate relationships, which often were filled with false expectations, platitudes, neediness, begging to be loved, conditions. Now we are being cleaved open so that we can finally transcend this and move into wholeness again. In truth, you can only truly love another unconditionally if you love yourself unconditionally. Yet we are now moving from being ego-me centered into other-centered, so that whatever we are and do and aspire to be will be steeped in the transcendental love in the highest and best ways for the highest good of all concerned, unity consciousness. A deep caring will ensue about the welfare of the greater whole, which includes Mother Earth, all life in and upon her, and will expand cosmically as we reclaim our universal and galactic birthright. We will start alchemizing all which is still hindering or blocking through the power of love, transforming, transmuting, transfiguring, all of this, first within each individual soul and spreading like wildfire into the collective. The power of love will now crack everything and everyone open. It is only when the heart is cracked open to the core that healing can come and transformation. In truth, there is only love, all else is illusion. I have spoken. From JudithKusel.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Karen Lithica, the Harmonics of Light. For the light mechanics of your world is reaching higher states of light attunement. We write to clearly define this light opportunity. For the seeding of this light enables every cell to attune vibrationally as your light body hums in vibrational upgrades. As light amplifiers, you're becoming aware of the sensitivities of your vibrational light. We ask you to expand this sensitivity and feel into your light signature, the vibrational tones of your light field. Know this light connection is another mechanism to reading the parameters of you, to vibrationally feel your physical light body state of balance, to understand vibrationally how this feels and sounds for the elements of our world. The impacts of viral, fungal, and bacterial contacts will become easier to detect energetically. You will become attuned to the sensitivity of imbalance. With the power of thought form and vibrational light therapy, the eradication of any introduced pathogen can be corrected. This is simply the light opportunity before you. As light mechanics expands, you become more integrated with higher light, the light path before you. The great light healer is you. Simply open your heart to light. Choose the higher light path. Sending waves of cosmic love, the Arcturians and Karen, from KarenLithica.com. And from Divine Sister of the Light Carolyn, 144 God Code. Battling against the system by standing strong in your beliefs is coming to an end. The Most High has heard our war cry and is answering our call. The children of God are being redeemed. The internal dialogue and struggle from opposing opinions around you will cease. Continue being powerful and honoring yourself and your sovereign rights until the change in tide completes. While still standing firm in our boundaries, we also need to move with the shift of energies and soften our hearts. Our roles as Yah's spiritual warriors is ending with old earth. Our new chakra system is bringing emotional fulfillment, oneness, and unity. Peace and forgiveness is refilling our one body of Christ. This means we must look forward with love and let go of all the negativity done against us. Our role now is to restore our natural birthrights as leaders of the way. Maintain love and peace for all beings, as love supersedes evil. Our power of thought and shift in mindset is our ability to create this frequency. To get there may require that you continue leaving behind the family, friends, and lovers with forgiveness and closure. This is easier than ever, as the Capricorn full moon has collapsed those karmic contracts. They were only in your life for you to discover your value and worth. Mission accomplished. You don't have to be stuck anymore. It is your free will choice to stay or pursue soulmate relationships and divine counterparts that the Most High has chosen for us instead. In Jesus Christos' name, Amen. God bless you, Carolyn, Kundalini Twin Flames. And from Divine Sister of the Light, Leah Whitehorse. Venus in Gemini square Neptune retrograde in Pisces. Mercury in Cancer sextile Uranus in Taurus. The connection between Venus and Neptune is infinitely creative, imaginative, and colorful. But this aspect can be problematic as it brings with it a tendency to romanticize and idealize. Suddenly, life looks gray and lifeless when compared to the fantasy. We feel disillusioned, disappointed with what we have. Notice what is lacking more than what is present. Don't be duped into waiting for an impossible dream. There is such beauty to be found in this reality, in this day. Let love color the world. Love is the rainbow. Love is the pot of gold. Sink into a sea of gratitude to chase away disappointment and lethargy. We can also turn to Mercury too for clever counsel. He suggests then that we try an unconventional approach for radical results. Progress is the consequence of daring to break with tradition, daring to act on inner knowing, listening for direction from the higher self. Let go of old stories running on repeat. Make space for a new chapter. Free your mind. Awaken your inner genius. From LeahWhitehorse.com. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Keen 57, Red Overtone Earth. Overtone is the name for the number 5, and its key words are empower, radiance, and command. The 5th day is like a shift into higher gear, and since we are in the wave spell of the Red Skywalker, that means that our adventures are getting very interesting. If you have been getting out of your comfort zone, by now you should be feeling very empowered. Today is Red Earth, which represents evolution, synchronicity, and navigation. If you are going in the right direction, synchronicity increases. If you are heading in the wrong direction, nothing will come together easily, and you will hit brick walls. Do consider how you are navigating today and then redirect yourself if necessary. This will be a useful process that will help you evolve. We are journeying with the daring Skywalker for 13 days, and today on the 5th day, we must ensure we know where we are going. You may need to recalibrate plans and adjust your course. The number is powerful, and this ensures success with this direction, and so by the end of the day, you will feel empowered by the process. And from Divine Sistar of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, Red Overtone Earth. 5 Caban, Keen 57, 14th of July 2022, Empowered Evolution. Viva la Revolution, French Independence Day. 14/7/2022 equal 14/7/6 equal 5/13 equal 5/4 equal 9. Day codes 14 Media Publicity Recognition, 5 Freedom, Liberation, Change, Movement, Transformation. 9 Endings Divine, Destiny, Humanity, Grace. Month Year codes 7 Magic, Mystic, Spiritual, Solitude. 13 Cosmic Consciousness, Natural Lore, Goddess, Mysteries. 4 Form, Structure, Foundation, Earth, Angelic. 20 The Awakening, Clear Vision. 22 Architect of Peace, Master Builder. Keen 57 equal 12 equal 3 Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity. Another power-packed day following our 13/13 Warrior Day, creating our new foundation based on Goddess Consciousness. Today we are breaking free on this revolutionary day, setting our course for New Earth. Hallelujah! Today is another very special and significant day as Keen 57, Red Overtone Earth, is one of the 13 clear prophecy signs discovered on the tomb lid of Mayan King Pakal Votan. A magically radiant revolutionary day. The overtone radiance grounding in Mother Earth, heaven and earth, as above so below. Day 5 in the Red Skywalker wave spell of awakening, exploration, and new adventures. Today we are navigating through our new adventures, following the synchronicities and natural cycles of our planet to accelerate our radiant evolution. Tone of creation, overtone, tone 5 in the spiritual realm. Action commands, power empowers, essence radiance. Number 5 represents the center, core purpose, foundation, and central intent. It is the center of the wheel from which all the spokes emanate. This is the phase where the energy of creation returns to the center and then radiates outwards. Overtones command the unbounded. They order it to be, and so it becomes. Their power radiates from their soul essence through a pure connection to Source. This is the true source of unlimited power. The 5th day of the Red Skywalker wave spell is the one that empowers. When we give ourselves permission to leave the past behind and aim higher, we can grow and expand in new directions to transform our lives. Which aspect of your life or outlook would you like to transform in order to feel more empowered? Today, dearly beloveds, humanity can accomplish great things. Her story is in the making. Today's question is, what can I learn from the past in order to empower myself, others, and my world, so that we can all radiate as sovereign solar beings? We have a very beautiful and powerful ancient code activated today, linking the past, present, and future into this now wondrous moment of divine magic. Blessed be, we are free. Go forth and radiate your solar power. In la ketch a la keen, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Keen 66. Keen 57, Red Overtone Earth. The mantra, the code for today is, I empower in order to evolve. Commanding synchronicity, I seal the matrix of navigation. With the overtone tone of radiance, I am guided by the power of life force. And on this powerful day of activations, transformations, and manifestations, let us know, beloved beings of light, in the comments below what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your dreams, your visions, and your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe and click the subscribe button below and the little bell to get notifications on future updates. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcriptions of today's transmissions. And we archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. Now I'd like to take the time to thank everyone supporting us in our work and mission. It's because of your monthly pledges and donations we're able to continue this work. I'd like to welcome and thank Divine Sistar of the Light Janna M for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. I'd like to also welcome and thank Divine Sistar of the Light MaryAnn M for your pledge and support on Patreon, and welcome to the tribe of the Eagle and the Condor. We appreciate you both for your support, for joining us on this great mission. If you'd like to help support our work and mission and help continue bringing these transmissions to the world, you can make a monthly pledge to our Patreon page at whitegoldeagle.com. Now I'd like to also thank Divine Sistar of the Light Summer from Mind Body Medicine Therapy for another donation. Thank you very much, Divine Sister. We appreciate you and your continued support. We appreciate all of you that continue to support us in our work and mission. If you'd like to support us with a one-time donation, you can do so to our PayPal account at eaglelovecondor.com. Now I'd like to also thank everyone supporting my Sacred Condor's artwork. You could purchase her beautiful handmade goddess totems, zodiac goddesses, healing jewelry, and other works of art at lunagoddessart.com. Now we're going to complete today's transmission with powerful codes from our 17th dimensional beings of light through the Pleiades star system. Pleiades 1 messages, July 14th, 2022. P1 calling Terrans for origins recognition. Attention for calls in PVSE-SDE. Contentions are expanded in Zone T. Attractor point and expanded dynamism. Geometries are expanded. Therapists are consecrated. Falls are called force recognition. Om Shuryam 12-144 active and reverberating. Active efficiency 97% non-regressive. Attention plastic transmitters. Single unifying projector and support 98% non-regressive. Attention plastic transmitters. Single unifying projector and reverberation 98% non-regressive. Archetypal warriors are reborn. Linearities are exposed. Better conditions for anchorages are established. Temporarily end of transmission, Pleiades 1, integrating high humans, from disclosurenews.it. Thank you for joining us today, beloved beings of light. Have a most beautiful and blessed ascension journey. Keep walking gently your sacred path with heart, with peace and love in every step, and keep shining your light brightly into the night. Be sure to make today and every day the best day ever. The Eagle and the Condor love you all. Namaste.